I broke my video stabilizer. It's missing one of its legs. What I did was yesterday I was hiking down and I slipped on a rock and this ended up falling and the leg broke. What's up everybody? Welcome back to a brand new vlog. Today we have an abandoned schoolhouse, a caving system, a lake, and a state park to check out. To say the least, we're gonna be busy all day. We have so much to see. We're probably not even gonna find camp till 10 o'clock. It's gonna be one of those days. Let's take a look at this real quick. Just let it process. Guess what state we're in? We're not in Nevada. We're not in New Mexico. We're in Washington. Who would have thought Washington would look like Nevada? Pine trees and high deserts is not what I imagined when I imagined driving through Washington. That's for sure. We're literally in the middle of nowhere right now. And this is the Highland Schoolhouse, which is a historic schoolhouse in the state of Washington. We're just surrounded by pure nothingness but fields. This looks like something like the Dakotas, but Washington? Would have known. I was expecting to see a no trespassing sign. I don't see anything like that, so I say we go have a look. Let's go on inside, you guys. See what this schoolhouse is looking like. It's a small schoolhouse. It's a small agriculture community around us. They probably didn't have too many students. I love the roof too, just that natural decay. There's minimal graffiti too. I've noticed that there's not a great deal of graffiti compared to a lot of places, which is obviously you can't really get away from graffiti unless you go to the absolute middle of nowhere. Only place I've been able to get away from graffiti in abandoned places is in the state of Nevada. Absolutely nowhere to park. We got to make this really quick. But this is a shoe tree, you guys. I can't even get to it. Look how overgrown this is. This is a wildlife area, so you're not allowed to. But we got a shoe tree. We got a freaking shoe tree. It's a lake. We're going to try to get to that lake. We're actually driving all around the lake, so we're going way over and doing a ginormous loop. And there's a waterfall further up this road that I'm trying to get to right now. See this waterfall you see at the top of this mountain or ridge, so to speak. It will go from that and go all the way down, and it's this amazing thing. That's what everyone says. It's this super amazing thing, and everyone who travels this highway, they all stop by and see it. Unfortunately, we don't have it right now. It's a seasonal one. I was concerned about that, but I was pretty confident this one was going to be around because I read something that said it's all season. Apparently it's not all season. That's okay though, because we got a second waterfall with a cave system adjacent across this lake of ours. So we gotta go across the lake, and I'm just gonna take this hike anyway, and we'll see what's up with this waterfall. This would have been a really neat one to see. I was so excited to see it, although I always don't get my hopes up all the way because, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see it or not. And all this water, I'm not sure if you could see it dripping down on video, but it's dripping down off of this roof. And there's some sort of underwater spring somewhere above us, because it's all coming off of this rock. You see that? It's dripping off of that. And it goes on down. And unfortunately, it's not flowing that much at the moment. But we have a really neat scene. Just look how amazing that looks. I'm not ready for this overlook. Were you guys ready for this? I was not expecting this overlook, something this amazing, right on the side of the highway. But look at the size of this. Just look at the size of this town. You have all these houses on that side and businesses and whatnot, and then just going all along, even on this side, which I believe these are two separate towns. I don't know what the name of that one. I know this one's Grand Coulee, and it looks absolutely amazing. There's like that ginormous hill right in the middle of town, whatever that's about. And it's just, we're in the foothills. We're literally in the foothills of Washington right now, and just around these humongous power lines. With these humongous power lines, which make this zapping noise. I'm not sure if you guys could hear it or not. I'll stop talking for a quick second though. Yeah, it just zaps. The zoom on this is actually pretty good. That's the town, and this is the lake. I love this view. This is the most amazing view I've had in the state of Washington, in my opinion. We've had some amazing views though, so I don't know. I would probably have to evaluate that one. We made it to the adjacent side of Banks Lake, where we were looking at those overviews is over that way, and I was able to drive around, and now I'm at Formation Cave, and it's up this way. So we got a little bit of a hike to get to it. We can't drive all the way, so we begin our hike. The cave should be up above this hill somewhere, which I do believe there's a trail going to it. Shouldn't be too long of a hike, but it does have a hiking trail, which is quite nice. So we're following the trail. That's what it's supposed to look like, a ginormous waterfall at the entrance of a cave. This was posted 3 months ago, so I'm really hoping it's still gonna be around. It almost feels like we're in a area for a volcano just from the rock. It's just pure jagged obsidian looking rock just all around us. Doesn't actually go anywhere. The main attraction would have been the waterfall. I'm not hiking all the way up to it. We're close enough as is. I'm tired. I want to go back to this Suzuki, cook up some good food, get something to drink, and just relax for the rest of the day. Hike back down the mountain we go.